Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kasturi.
This is Madhurika.
We talk about traveling and speaking different languages, and today's video is about
How to learn a language if you're traveling and why you should learn.
First, we'll talk about why you need to learn language when you're traveling.
When you learn a language and go to a foreign country, you have a completely different experience. So, for example, recently we have done a live with Elsa, piece of French. If you know French, you might know her. She's a very famous YouTuber. We did with her an Instagram live where for the first time when she went to Israel, the next time when she went to Israel after learning Hebrew, it was a completely unique experience for her. You can watch it on our Instagram.
You will hear this a lot from people. If you have spoken to people who know the languages and then they travel,
It's gonna be a completely different memory that you're gonna carry forward and take it ahead. Plus, you're gonna build the connection that you might not build when you don't know the language.
So you might think that it's not going to affect your trip a lot, but it will if you know the language. It's something different that you will experience and something that we cannot express in words, but you will if you learn the language.
And also, apart from the experience, it's also gonna help you in your travel. So you're not gonna face any
issues.
If there is any uncertainty, definitely language is the thing that's gonna help you in that. So
Because you're traveling to another country, there can be things which are different in your country and another country. So you need to know the language to communicate and not have that communication barrier. Now on to how you can learn languages when you want to travel, specifically for traveling. So the first point that you need to focus on when you're learning a language for travel, focus on phrases and the common phrases which you can use in traveling and not on the grammar part.
because the more the sentences you know to speak and the more the words or the vocab you can recognize is the more you learn the language.
Yeah.
Of course, you won't be able to frame it in a certain way, but if you by heart it, because in a short period of time, what all you can do is memorize the vocab and memorize how the language looks or how it is spoken, or even recognize the accent.
Even though you know a little bit of words or small words,
it really helps.
Yeah.
Trust me, it really helps when you
even
actually,
if you know like daily
the
common
basic
words.
daily, even numbers. If you know the
Yes.
simple things, it really helps. By the way, numbers really help in your cash, and you're gonna spend a lot of cash obviously when you travel abroad. When you go and buy from the local market area, they always deal in cash and they have the best things to offer.
When you head out of your hotel or anything basically you do, you will come across numbers
Yes.
and some
So-
words that are in that language you won't understand.
So,
But
basics.
Yeah, the
So-
basic language basically. Focus on the phrases, do not focus on the grammar because it will take time to learn. And if you're looking for something short and just for the trip, you can definitely learn by focusing on the phrases. The next thing that you can do is listen to podcasts.
The
Who have
podcasts are
podcasts.
made by the native language speakers, and they don't talk about more into grammar. They don't teach you on the podcast.
Yes.
They talk about the daily life.
daily
they talk
life, the
about their
daily routine.
experiences. Yes. And there's also some podcast which is very inspirational and according to your taste. So when you listen to podcast, listening is the best way, I
Yes.
think, to start speaking. So
Yeah.
yes.
So when you're listening, you will also be familiar with the way the language sounds. So when you're traveling to that country, you will kind of recognize some words, some sentences that you have been listening through the podcast. So podcast will definitely help.
Yeah. It's there on Spotify.
Yeah, so it's very easily accessible. The thing that you can do is you can make a complete different notebook which are only related to the phrases, and also notes related to travel, like the sentences or the things that you're going to need when you're traveling. For example, you're going to a restaurant or your transportation.
You need to by heart or memorize the phrases or the sentences that is used in this particular
Country.
places
Yeah.
and in particular country. Yes.
So when you're going to the restaurant, what can you expect in that restaurant? The menu, because you cannot be completely clueless of what's given there and eat anything. You need to know
Yes.
what you're eating.
Yeah, and
You can-
also we have a common phrases guide, a PDF in the description down below. So you can download that. These are some of the common phrases. It's in French, German, and Spanish. So enjoy that.
It's
Free.
completely free, so you can check it out, download it, and use it. So another thing that you need to remember is to learn the words which are necessary for you. For example, if you're a vegetarian, you need to learn the vocab related to that. If you have any allergies, then you need to even learn that, because
or
you need
any
to
health related
health issues.
You need to know the words which are used for certain allergies or certain problem you have, and you don't actually need to by heart the whole sentence or go into depth. If you just mention one word, it is easily recognized by the locals, but you need to remember that one. And you must be thinking that you can easily use the translator. Why you need yourself to take the effort in learning and memorizing all these things. But sometimes there is a cultural barrier. For example, in India, egg is considered as non-vegetarian, but elsewhere in the Western countries and even abroad, it is considered as vegetarian. So this is not a language barrier, it is a cultural barrier. Yeah.
Another thing is that you need to focus on certain skills when you're learning the language. For example, you need to focus on reading. When you focus on reading, in terms of traveling, this will be helpful when you're looking at certain signboards, mostly signboards which tell you the directions or the indications, and for this you need to know the language. And if you want to ask these directions to somebody, for that also you need the language. And also you need to focus on listening skills. So listening to podcasts is really going to help you to understand the accent of that country.
Also YouTube videos. I think these
Yes,
are the
YouTube
best ones. You can watch, you can listen. I have also done a YouTube video for French.
YouTubers,
French YouTubers, which are my favorite. So
check that out.
Yeah.
Listen as much as possible. It will definitely help you.
So that's it from our side, and I hope this video really helps you in your further travels.
And to know more, you can go on our website, awaywego.com.
Link is in the bio. Also, do not forget to check our Instagram page. We have fun videos on language learning and traveling. See you there, and thank you so much for watching till